guys, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a general reading on what's the energy, what's up, what's going on, what do you need to know. We're going to see what's coming forth for you. So if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. I am so happy you're here. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. So I'm just going to shuffle up some cards here. The spirits have had me pick some pretty intense cards, and I have an idea of what the energy is, but I want to get the cards. So let's get the cards. I really hope you guys are doing well. Be sure to take some time to unplug, okay? It's really important right now that, we take time away from social media, all right? So this is just your friendly reminder from your neighborhood auntie to tell you to take some downtime from social media. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, give me a little bit more here. I'm going to get a couple more cards from the Cthulhu Tarot here. Tell me more. It's like, I feel this resistance in this deck. There's like resistance here. Resistance against some kind of truth or justice coming through. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Look at that nasty bitch. That is one nasty bitch right there, okay? I'm going to take that bottom card. It's calling to me. And we have the Page of Wands. All right, we have two pages and the Queen of Swords. Let's get some other energies here. I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Shadows. Let's shuffle a bit. Two more times. One and two more. There we go. Okay. Tell me about this queen and these two pages. Tell me about this energy. She is a nasty bitch. I will tell you that. This Queen of Swords is a piece of work, I got to tell you. Probably very manipulative in her speech. And a conniving energy with the support of this page and this wands energy. Conniving in words and action. And extremely immature as far as their viewpoint in life. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this situation. I'm going to get these two. I'm going to get this bottom one here. Okay. We have Impaled, Metamorphosis, and Doubt. Okay. Ooh, you guys, I'm feeling this is justice. I feel the impalement of this queen coming. You guys are going to get some justice with this Queen of Swords. There's justice coming through. That's what I felt before this reading. Was like, I felt the presence of Nemesis, okay, come through very strong in my like morning meditative ritual thing I do, okay. And I feel like you guys have had some doubt about the situation. You guys probably can't see that card. I'll put it back there. There's been some doubt, right? Because this... And I feel like some of you guys may not even be able to know firsthand that this has happened or is happening, okay? Because you may not be connected to that person. Now, this Queen of Swords doesn't have to be a feminine energy. It can be a masculine energy. This is just represents someone who you've probably had some harsh words with. They probably said things about you or to you that were emotionally damaging or traumatizing. This person is not... I'm reading their emotional state as I'm seeing a stamp go across them as failed to develop. I feel someone who is impulsive and may have problems with anger control and controlling their impulses, so they may have addiction issues as well. And there may have been this doubt that you've had about karma or some kind of baneful working, or the return to sender, or some kind of karma, or it could even be something legal, because I'm feeling the hand of Nemesis here. And she is a goddess that many people believe rises from like hatred, or from negative emotions. And this is what I've learned about her. She rises from love. She rises from the need for justice. When the scales of justice are unfairly weighed, she rises in the name of justice from the cries of those who have been, where the scales are unfairly weighed against them. She comes forward to even the scales. And it's very powerful when she moves. And honestly, you're seeing her move right now in the world. She is swinging the hammer of justice down in many places. And the truth is, they can't stop her. So she's not just doing this on a massive society cultural level, okay? She's doing this individually because humanity's mass consciousness has cried out for justice in a system that has been rigged against really good people, really good human beings. And many of the energies that we identify as gods, or whatever labels we put on those energies, because ultimately we are all energy, have risen through the known energies that I would label as Nemesis. And there are many people who will find her energy to be threatening, because when she evens the scales, there will be real justice and truth will be unveiled. And that's terrifying for the people who have had their hand on the scale the whole time. And so when I see the impaled card here, I feel the hand of Nemesis coming down on the hand that has held the scale. They will hold the scale down no more. No more will the energies be tipped in the other's favor. Now you will finally get what is rightfully yours. And for some of you, that is peace of mind. For some of you, that is the ability to sleep at night. For some of you, that is the ability to live a life where you are happy and content. I want to tell you that whatever emotion that you get that is positive, that hits you out of the blue, and it's very strong to the point where it takes you back to this doubt energy, I need you to trust it. And I need you to go into it, okay? Because that is where the card of Metamorphosis comes in. Because this energy, this energetic release of your justice is going to give you a good vibe. That's how you're going to know. That's how you're going to know that the scales are indeed tipped in your favor, okay? They're tipped in the weight of justice now, true justice. They're aligned with you. And this is going to change your life. It's going to highlight the pathways of higher vibration. It's going to highlight the pathways that are going to be more successful for you. And it's going to highlight the pathways that are going to be more content and bring you more fulfillment and happiness. You're going to find yourself drawn to things that increase that feeling. So you have to overcome the doubt. It's very important that you when you're visited with doubt, you begin to work with that energy and learn how to let it go. It can be through visualization. I often, in my readings, tell people to use the very simple method of the cloud. See that thought, whatever the negative thought is, the doubting thought, let it appear as a cloud and allow it to float away. If you have to do that 15 times, do it 15 times, because the more you do that method, the easier it gets. If you have a better method or a different method, drop it below and let other people know how you do it, okay? The more people that share their methods, the more people know different methods to do. You know, we can help each other in that, right? Because doubt can really, you know, once you start doubting, then you start looking at, you know, places where that doubt took you, you know, the places where the doubt took you to the dreams or things you wanted to do, but you didn't get to do because you fell into the doubt, which is fear. Okay. And as I said before, Nemesis doesn't rise because of fear. She doesn't rise out of anger. It's love. It's love for justice. Sorry, my tongue's heavy, y'all. Auntie Amy is highly medicated. So she rises out of love. Love for justice, love for truth, love for victims who are not getting their justice, who are not getting their karma balanced. Karma, don't like that label, but energies. So let's look more at this metamorphosis. The impalement of these, I don't really know what to call them, the energies that are going to be finding themselves in the throes of justice. It is what it is. It is truth. And it's right. It's right. Nemesis is not the dark, most evil, wicked goddess that they make her out to be. Okay, like in the movies. All right, she really is a almost, I would say, a dark angelic energy of truth. And she actually does care. That's why she's here. She actually does care. So, all right, let's get some cards here. Tell me more about the metamorphosis. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, we have almost all the pages on the deck. The desk now. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, tell me about this. The Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. See, I feel this as like sorrow. I'm feeling some sorrow here, probably from you. Judgment. Okay, so I feel this. This is intense. This situation that this Queen of Swords, whatever, this feels like for some of you, this is trauma. Okay, because I feel the grief here. They're in bed. Okay, and they're rooted, right? I've been bedbound before. Literally, I was bedbound for 6 years, pretty much. I say 80 to 90% of the time. That's being generous. Some of you may not have been physically bedbound, but you've been rooted to something. Depression, anxiety. Maybe you have felt like you needed to hide away. You know, that's this level of bad I'm feeling from this energy. And this Five of Pentacles. There just was never enough good here. There was never enough emotion here. I feel the coldness of this relationship, this situation. And this Judgment card, although I see she's crawling out of the grave, I can so relate to this. having to crawl out of the grave. I feel you. I've been there. I feel that energy. Some of you guys are literally going to come out of your grave. You're going to come out of the situation that you're in where you feel rooted and you feel a lot of sorrow and depression, or you're having an extremely difficult time. So this very deep shadow work, this very intense situation, the energy is going to be evened out. Okay, we have the King of Swords and we have Justice. Look at the focus of this King of Swords here. And then we have the Justice. We have this Dark Angel, Nemesis, coming in with focus. That's what I'm feeling intuitively here. When you feel a good flow of energy, I need you to follow your gut, okay? When you get positive reinforcement, I'm going to need you to believe it, but be rational, okay? Balance your reason and your emotion, okay? This really is about a healing of your sense of self. It's like taking back your power. It's about an inner revolution of self. Removing the doubt from within you. We have the Ten of Swords. It's about being done with this. It's about allowing yourself to move forward. Now I understand that these swords hurt, and it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. You have the wounds. But it is allowing yourself to change, to grow. It's giving yourself a chance to come out of the darkness of the grave. And it doesn't mean, like I said, that these wounds won't still be there. They will. But so will life. I feel like you're done with the grave. You're done with it. Tell me more. Tell me more about this metamorphosis. Tell me more about releasing the doubt. Trust your gut and release the doubt. That's what I'm hearing. Trust your gut. You have to learn to build a relationship with yourself of trust. And I understand that's hard because for many of you, this toxic Queen of Swords situation has really taken that away from you. Understand we have a King of Swords here. And I can't help but feel this energy of balancing out this very toxic Queen of Swords energy. You're going to be able to balance that out with your masculine energy. Your masculine energy is going to heal this by allowing the change and going with your gut and doing. I'm hearing doing. Tell me more about the metamorphosis. Motion. You have to be willing to move. It doesn't have to be big movements. It can be baby steps. I talk about baby steps. I used to talk about it all the time. But the most powerful movements you'll ever make are the first few. Okay? And now I'm going to tell you also the last mile. The last mile is pretty intense too, y'all. But those first few baby steps are they're hard and they're the most powerful. So it's important that you be willing to start moving forward. you be willing to start doing the work and getting out of the older energy. So when you feel this inflow of good energy, you need to release the doubt and go into it and allow it to. And when the doubt comes, release the doubt and go into the good energy. Allow it to build within you. And as it does, that you will get intuitive hits from your guides, your ancestors, whatever you work with, that will help you do action that will begin a very intense change in your life. Okay, it's going to help you change your life. But you have to do the action. You have to do it. And there are going to be things that you want to do, but may be afraid to do. That was so weird. My lights just cut out. Let's get a couple more cards. Tell me more about the metamorphosis. Tell me more. One more shuffle. Tell me more about this. Metamorphosis. Loneliness. I feel that. Some of you guys are very isolated or you're feeling alone. And this right here, no matter if you have people in your life, this situation right here, I felt that. It will make you feel alone in a room full of people. So I feel like whatever fences or gates you have that keep you in that feeling of aloneness or loneliness, I feel like that is going to come down. And you're going to be able to really connect more with people emotionally. I feel like you're going to be able to open up to people more and trust people. And I think you're going to be able to discern, which is a gift, to discern who's the right one to let in and who's not. And I feel like for a lot of you, it really is about just allowing people to show you who they are before you let them in. And people will show you. They absolutely will show you who they are. But your time for some of you guys, you've been in that hermit stage for years, and it's coming to an end. Okay, many of you guys are the wizard. You've done that hermit shit. You've got your wizard diploma, and it's time for you to go out and be the Gandalf the Great. Okay. All right, so that's where we are. This catty corner weird one wants to come out. So, okay, I cannot say that. Okay, because I think it's Swedish. I may be wrong, but it cycles. Isn't that cool? Ooh, this is powerful, you guys. You're ending a really big cycle. Huge. This metamorphosis is going to end a huge cycle and begin something that it's really going to be so good. We have gratification. Yeah, I feel like there is going to be so much for you to be grateful for. I feel like you're going to look back and see so much wisdom from what you've been through. From where you're sitting now, you're probably like, I don't want any wisdom. I get that. I get that you wouldn't want any wisdom. I feel the same way. But, I feel like as we heal, and as we move into more positive energy, even if it feels weird, because those of us who have lived very intense lives and have been through a lot, happiness and contentment can feel very strange. And it can make you doubt. It can make you feel uncomfortable. And you have to kind of get used to it. Things working out for you. Things being okay. And you can find yourself in awe and in a state of such gratefulness. And it seems like when you enter the state of gratefulness, you begin to see such wisdom in your journey that you could never see before. You can see where your path served you in ways that at the time you could never have understood. It's a higher level of wisdom. And I got to tell you, on two levels, it sucks. It does. It sucks because you look back at yourself at that time and you're just thinking, wow, that was really incredibly painful. And then your higher sense of self is like, but the gifts I got were so incredible. Like they made me who I am today. And the other kind of, I don't want to say lower self, but other self is like, but it was so, and there was so much human suffering wrapped up in that lesson. So there's a lot of gifts there and a lot of intense realities about being a human being. So I feel like for you guys, there is a higher level of like metaphysical, spiritual, and general philosophical wisdom that will come with this like shifting energy for you. And it all has to do with the hands of justice moving through your life. So when you get positive inflows of energy, feel them, enjoy them, and ride them. Okay. Do not doubt them. Allow the good energy. Don't try to figure out what it's coming from. Don't, don't dissect it. Just allow the flow and enjoy it. All right. Okay, that's what I received today. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.